The Book of Psalms, Psalm 1, Theatus vir, the happiness of the just, and the evil state of the wicked. Blessed is the man who hath not walked in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stood in the way of sinners, nor sat in the chair of pestilence. But his will is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he shall meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree which is planted near the running waters, which shall bring forth its fruit in due season. And his leaf shall not fall off, and all whatsoever he shall do shall prosper. Not so the wicked, not so, but like the dust which the wind driveth from the face of the earth. Therefore the wicked shall not rise again in judgment, nor sinners in the counsel of the just. The just, the way of the wicked, shall perish. Psalm 2. Quare tremurunt. The vain efforts of persecutors against Christ and his church. Why have the Gentiles raged and the people devised vain things? Kings of the earth stood up, and the princes met together against the Lord and against his Christ. Let us break their bonds asunder. Let us cast away their yoke from us. He that dwelleth in heaven shall laugh at them. The Lord shall deride them. Then shall he speak to them in his anger and trouble them in his rage. But I am appointed king by him over Sion, his holy mountain, preaching his commandment. The Lord hath said to me, Thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I will give thee the Gentiles for thy inheritance, the utmost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt rule them with a rod of iron, and shalt break them in pieces like a potter's vessel. And now, O ye kings, understand, receive instruction, you that judge the earth. Serve ye the Lord with fear, and rejoice unto him with trembling. Embrace discipline, lest at any time the Lord be angry, and you perish from the just way. When his wrath shall be kindled in a short time, blessed are all they that trust in him. Psalm 3. Domine quid multiplicati. The prophet's danger and delivery for his son Absalom, mystically the passion and resurrection of Christ. The Psalm of David when he fled from the face of Second Book of Kings, chapter 15. Why, O Lord, are they multiplied that afflict me? Many are they who rise up against me. Many say to my soul, There is no salvation for him in his God. But thou, O Lord, art my protector, my glory, and the lifter up of my head. I have cried to the Lord with my voice, and he hath heard me from his holy hill. I have slept and have taken my rest, and I have risen up because the Lord hath protected me. I will not fear thousands of the people surrounding me. Arise, O Lord, save me, O my God. Thou hast struck all them who are my adversaries without cause. Thou hast broken the teeth of sinners. Salvation is of the Lord. Thy blessing is upon thy people. Psalm 4. Cum invocatum. The prophet teacheth us to flee to God in tribulation, with confidence in him. Unto the end in verses, a psalm for David. When I called upon him, the God of my justice heard me. When I was in distress, thou hast enlarged me. Have mercy on me and hear my prayer. O ye sons of men, how long will you be dull of heart? Why do you love vanity and seek after lying? Know ye also that the Lord hath made his Holy One wonderful. The Lord will hear me when I shall cry unto him. Be ye angry and sin not. Things you say in your hearts, be sorry for them upon you. Offer up the sacrifice of justice and trust in the Lord. Many say, Who showeth us good things? Light of thy countenance, O Lord, is signed upon us. Thou hast given gladness in my heart. By the fruit of their corn, their wine and oil, they are multiplied. In peace and the selfsame I will sleep, and I will rest. For thou, O Lord, singularly hast settled me in hope. Psalm 5. Verba mea oribus. Prayer to God against the iniquities of men, unto the end, for her that obtaineth the inheritance. Psalm for David. Give ear, O Lord, to my words. Understand my cry. Hearken to the voice of my prayer, O my King and my God. For to thee will I pray, O Lord, in the morning thou shalt hear my voice. In the morning I will stand before thee, and will see, because thou art not a God that dwellest iniquity. Neither shall the wicked dwell near thee, nor shall the unjust abide before thy eyes. Thou hatest all the workers of iniquity. Thou wilt destroy all that speak a lie. Bloody and the deceitful man the Lord will abhor. But as for me, in the multitude of thy mercy, I will come into thy house. I will worship towards thy holy temple in thy fear. Conduct me, O Lord, in thy justice. Because of my enemies, direct my way in thy sight. For there is no truth in their mouth. Their heart is vain. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They dealt deceitfully with their tongues. Judge them, O God. Let them fall from their devices, according to the multitude of their wickednesses. Cast them out, for they have provoked thee, O Lord. But let all them be glad that hope in thee. They shall rejoice forever. Thou shalt dwell in them. And all they that love thy name shall glory in thee, for thou wilt bless the just. O Lord, thou hast crowned us as with a shield of thy goodwill. Psalm 6. Domine, ne in furore. Prayer of a penitent sinner under the scourge of God. The first penitential psalm. Unto the end in verses a psalm for David for the octave. O Lord, rebuke me not in thy indignation, nor chastise me in thy wrath. Have mercy on me, O Lord, for I am weak. Heal me, O Lord, for my bones are troubled, and my soul is troubled exceedingly. But thou, O Lord, how long? Turn to me, O Lord, and deliver my soul. O save me for thy mercy's sake. For there is no one in death that is mindful of thee. And who shall confess to thee in hell? I have labored in my groanings every night. I will wash my bed. I will water my couch with my tears. My eye is troubled through indignation. I have grown old amongst all my enemies. Depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity. The voice of my weeping. The Lord hath heard my supplication. The Lord hath received and very much. Let Domine Deus meus. David, in the justice of his cause, prayeth for God's help against his enemies. The Psalm of David which he sung to the Lord, for the words of Chusi, the son of Jemini. Second Book of Kings, chapter 16. O Lord my God, in thee have I put my trust. Save me from all them that persecute me, and deliver me, lest at any time he seize upon my soul like a lion, while there is no one to redeem me, nor to save. O Lord my God, if I have done this thing, if there be iniquity in my hands, if I have rendered to them that repaid me evils, let me deservedly fall empty before my enemies. Let the enemy pursue my soul, and take it, and tread down my life, and bring down my glory to the dust. Rise up, O Lord, in thy anger. Be thou exalted in the borders of my enemies. And arise, O Lord my God, in the precept which thou hast commanded. And a congregation of people shall surround thee. And for their sakes return thou on high. The Lord judgeth the people. Judge me, O Lord, according to my justice, and according to my innocence in me. Wickedness of sinners shall be brought to naught, and thou shalt direct the just, searcher of hearts, and reigns as God. Just is my help from the Lord, who saveth the upright of heart. God is a just judge, strong and patient. Is he angry every day? Except you will be converted, he will brandish his sword. He hath bent his bow, and made it ready. And in it he hath prepared the instruments of death. He hath made ready his arrows for them that burn. Behold, he hath been in labor with justice. He hath conceived sorrow, and brought forth iniquity. He hath opened the pit, and dug it, and he is fallen into the hole he made. His sorrow shall be turned on his own head. His iniquity shall come down upon his crown. I will give glory to the Lord according to his justice, and will sing to the name of the Lord, the Most High. Domine, Dominus Noster. God is wonderful in his works, especially in mankind, singularly exalted by the incarnation of Christ. Unto the end, for the presence, a psalm for David. O Lord, our Lord, how admirable is thy name in the whole earth, for thy magnificence is elevated above the heavens. Out of the mouth of sucklings thou hast perfected praise, because of thy enemies, that thou mayest destroy the enemy and the avenger. For I will behold thy heavens, works of thy fingers, the moon, and the stars which thou hast founded. What is man, that thou art mindful of him, or the Son of Man, that thou visitest him? Thou hast made him a little less than the angels. Thou hast crowned him with glory and honor, and hast set him over the works of thy hands. Thou hast subjected all things under his feet, all sheep and oxen, moreover the beasts also of the fields, birds of the air, and the fishes of the sea, that pass through the paths of the sea. O Lord, our Lord, how admirable is thy name in all the earth. Psalm 9. Confitebor tibi Domine. The church praiseth God for his protection against her enemies. Unto the end, for the hidden things of the sun, a psalm for David. I will give praise to thee, O Lord, with my whole heart. I will relate all thy wonders. I will be glad and rejoice in thee. I will sing to thy name, O thou Most High. When my enemies shall be turned back, they shall be weakened and perish before thy face. Thou hast maintained my judgment and my cause. Thou hast sat on the throne, who judgest justice. Thou hast rebuked the Gentiles, and the wicked one hath perished. Thou hast blotted out their name forever and ever. Swords of the enemy have failed unto the end, and their cities thou hast destroyed. Their memory hath perished with a noise. The Lord remaineth forever. He hath prepared his throne in judgment, and he shall judge the world in equity. He shall judge the people in justice. And the Lord is become a refuge for the poor, a helper in due time in tribulation. Let them trust in thee who know thy name. Thou hast not forsaken them that seek thee, O Lord. Sing ye to the Lord, who dwelleth in Zion. Declare his ways among the Gentiles. For requiring their blood, he hath remembered them. He hath not forgotten the cry of the poor. Have mercy on me, O Lord. See my humiliation which I suffer from my enemies. Thou that liftest me up from the gates of death, that I may declare all thy praises in the gates of the daughter of Zion. I will rejoice in thy salvation. The Gentiles have stuck fast in the destruction which they prepared. Their foot hath been taken in the very snare which they hid. The Lord shall be known when he executeth judgments. The sinner hath been caught in the works of his own hands. The wicked shall be turned into hell, all the nations that forget God. For the poor man shall not be forgotten to the end. Patience of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, O Lord, let not man be strengthened. Let the Gentiles be judged in thy sight. Appoint, O Lord, a lawgiver over them, that the Gentiles may know themselves to be but men. Psalm 10, according to the Hebrews. Why, O Lord, hast thou retired afar off? Why dost thou slight us in our wants, in the time of trouble? Whilst the wicked man is proud, the poor is set on fire. They are caught in the counsels which they devise. For the sinner is praised in the desires of his soul, and the unjust man is blessed. The sinner hath provoked the Lord according to the multitude of his wrath. He will not seek him. God is not before his eyes. His ways are filthy at all times. Thy judgments are removed from his sight. He shall rule over all his enemies. For he hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved from generation to generation, and shall be without evil. His mouth is full of cursing, and of bitterness, and of deceit. Under his tongue are labor and sorrow. He sitteth in ambush with the rich in private places, that he may kill the innocent. His eyes are upon the poor man. He lieth in wait in secret like a lion in his den. He lieth in ambush that he may catch the poor man, to catch the poor whilst he draweth him to him. In his net he will bring him down. He will crouch and fall when he shall have power over the poor. For he hath said in his heart, God hath forgotten. He hath turned away his face not to see to the end. Arise, O Lord God, let thy hand be exalted. Forget not the poor. Wherefore hath the wicked provoked God? For he hath said in his heart, he will not require it. Thou seest it, for thou considerest labor and sorrow, that thou mayest deliver them into thy hands. To thee is the poor man left. Thou wilt be a helper to the orphan. Break thou the arm of the sinner and of the malignant. His sin shall be sought and shall not be found. The Lord shall reign to eternity, yea, forever and ever. Ye Gentiles shall perish from his land. The Lord hath heard the desire of the poor. A year hath heard the preparation of their heart. Judge for the fatherless and for the humble. Man may no more presume, magnify himself upon earth. Psalm 10. In Domino confido. Just man's confidence in God in the midst of persecutions. Unto the end, a psalm for David. In the Lord I put my trust. How then do you say to my soul, get thee away from hence to the mountain like a sparrow? For lo, the wicked have bent their bow. They have prepared their arrows in the quiver to shoot in the dark the upright of heart. For they have destroyed the things which thou hast made. What has the just man done? The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord's throne is in heaven. His eyes look on the poor man. His eyelids examine the sons of men. The Lord trieth the just and the wicked, but he that loveth iniquity hateth his own soul. He shall rain snares upon sinners. Fire and brimstone and storms of winds shall be the portion of their cup. The Lord is just, and hath loved justice. His countenance hath beheld righteousness. Psalm 11. Salvum me fac. The prophet calls for God's help against the wicked. Unto the end, for the octave, a psalm for David. Save me, O Lord, for there is now no saint. Truths are decayed from among the children of men. They have spoken vain things every one to his neighbor. With deceitful lips and with a double heart have they spoken. May the Lord destroy all deceitful lips, and the tongue that speaketh proud things. Who have said, we will magnify our tongue, our lips are our own. Who is Lord over us? Reasons of the misery of the needy, and the groans of the poor, now will I arise, saith the Lord. I will set him in safety. I will deal confidently in his regard. Words of the Lord are pure words, as silver trieth by the fire, purged from the earth, refined 7 times. Thou, O Lord, wilt preserve us, and keep us from this generation forever. Wicked walk round about. According to thy highness, thou hast multiplied the children of men. Psalm 12. Usque quo Domine, a prayer in tribulation, unto the end, a psalm for David. How long, O Lord, wilt thou forget me unto the end? How long dost thou turn away thy face from me? How long shall I take counsels in my soul, sorrow in my heart all the day? How long shall my enemy be exalted over me? Consider and hear me, O Lord my God. Enlighten my eyes that I never sleep in death, lest at any time my enemies say, I have prevailed against him. They that trouble me will rejoice when I am moved, but I have trusted in thy mercy. My heart shall rejoice in thy salvation. I will sing to the Lord. Giveth me good things. Yea, I will sing to the name of the Lord, the Most High. Psalm 13. Dixit incipiens. The general corruption of man before our redemption by Christ. Unto the end, a psalm for David. The fool hath said in his heart, There is no God. They are corrupt and are become abominable in their ways. There is none that doth good, no, not one. Lord hath looked down from heaven upon the children of men, to see if there be any that understand and seek God. They are all gone aside. They are become unprofitable together. There is none that doth good, no, not one. Their throat is an open sepulchre. With their tongues they acted deceitfully. Poison of asps is under their lips. Their mouth is full of cursing and bitterness. Their feet are swift to shed blood. Destruction and unhappiness in their ways. The way of peace they have not known. There is no fear of God before their eyes. Shall not all they know that work iniquity, who devour my people as they eat bread? They have not called upon the Lord. There have they trembled for fear, where there was no fear. For the Lord is in the just generation. You have confounded the counsel of the poor man, but the Lord is his hope. Who shall give out of Zion the salvation of Israel? The Lord shall have turned away the captivity of his people. Jacob shall rejoice, and Israel shall be glad. Psalm 14. Domine quis habitabi. What shall dwell in the heavenly Zion? A psalm of David. Lord, who shall dwell in thy tabernacle, or who shall rest in thy holy hill? He that walketh without blemish, and worketh justice, he that speaketh truth in his heart, who hath not used deceit in his tongue, nor hath done evil to his neighbor, nor taken up a reproach against his neighbors. In his sight the malignant is brought to nothing, and he glorifieth them that fear the Lord. He that sweareth to his neighbor, and deceiveth not, he that hath not put out his money to usury, nor taken bribes against the innocent. He that doth these things shall not be moved forever. Psalm 15. Conserva me Domine. Christ's future victory and triumph over the world and death. The inscription of a title to David himself. Preserve me, O Lord, for I have put my trust in thee. I have said to the Lord, Thou art my God, thou hast no need of my goods. To the saints who are in his land he hath made wonderful all my desires in them. Their infirmities were multiplied, afterwards they made haste. I will not gather together their meetings for blood offerings, nor will I be mindful of their names by my lips. The Lord is the portion of my inheritance and of my cup. It is thou that wilt restore my inheritance to me. The lines are fallen unto me in goodly places, for my inheritance is goodly to me. I will bless the Lord, who hath given me understanding. Moreover, my reins also have corrected me even till night. I set the Lord always in my sight, for he is at my right hand, that I be not moved. Therefore my heart hath been glad, and my tongue hath rejoiced. Moreover, my flesh also shall rest in hope, because thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, nor wilt thou give thy Holy One to see corruption. Thou hast made known to me ways of life. Thou shalt fill me with joy with thy countenance. Thy right hand are delights even to the end. Psalm 16. Exaude Domine justitiam. A just man's prayer in tribulation against the malice of his enemy. The prayer of David. Hear, O Lord, my justice, attend to my supplication. Give ear unto my prayer, which proceedeth not from deceitful lips. Let my judgment come forth from thy countenance, that thy eyes behold the things that are equitable. Thou hast proved my heart, and visited it by night. Thou hast tried me by fire, and iniquity hath not been found in me, that my mouth may not speak the works of men. For the sake of the words of thy lips, I have kept hard ways. Perfect thou my goings in thy paths, that my footsteps be not moved. I have cried to thee, for thou, O God, hast heard me. O incline thy ear unto me, and hear my words. Show forth thy wonderful mercies, thou who savest them that trust in thee. From them that resist thy right hand, keep me as the apple of thy eye. Protect me under the shadow of thy wings, in the face of the wicked who have afflicted me. My enemies have surrounded my soul. They have shut up their fat. Their mouth hath spoken proudly. They have cast me forth, and now they have surrounded me. They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth. They have taken me as a lion prepared for the prey, and as a young lion dwelling in secret places. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him and supplant him. Deliver my soul from the wicked one, thy sword from the enemies, thy hand. O Lord, divide them from the few of the earth in their life. Their belly is filled from thy hidden stores. They are full of children, and they have left to their little ones the rest of their substance. But as for me, I will appear before thy sight in justice. I shall be satisfied, and thy glory shall appear. Psalm 17. Diligam te Domine. David's thanks to God for his delivery from all his enemies. Unto the end, for David the servant of the Lord, who spoke to the Lord the words of this canticle, in the day that the Lord delivered him from the hands of all his enemies, and from the hand of Saul. Second Book of Kings, chapter 22.
Damn it!
I will love thee, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my firmament, my refuge, and my deliverer. My God is my helper, and in him will I put my trust. My protector, and the horn of my salvation, and my support. Praising I will call upon the Lord, and I shall be saved from my enemies. The sorrows of death surrounded me, and the torrents of iniquity troubled me. The sorrows of hell encompassed me, and the snares of death prevented me. In my affliction I called upon the Lord, and I cried to my God. And he heard my voice from his holy temple, and my cry before him came into his ears. The earth shook and trembled. The foundations of the mountains were troubled and were moved, because he was angry with them. There went up a smoke in his wrath, and a fire flamed from his face. Coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens and came down, and darkness was under his feet. And he ascended upon the cherubim, and he flew. He flew upon the wings of the wind, and he made darkness his covert, his pavilion round about him, dark waters in the clouds of the air. At the brightness that was before him the clouds passed, hail and coals of fire. And the Lord thundered from heaven, and the highest gave his voice, hail and coals of fire. And he sent forth his arrows, and he scattered them. He multiplied lightnings, and troubled them. Then the fountains of water appeared, and the foundations of the world were discovered. As I rebuke, O Lord, at the blast of the spirit of thy wrath. He sent from on high and took me, received me out of many waters. He delivered me from my strongest enemies, from them that hated me, for they were too strong for me. They prevented me in the day of my affliction, and the Lord became my protector. And he brought me forth into a large place. He saved me because he was well pleased with me. And the Lord will reward me according to my justice, and will repay me according to the cleanness of my hands, because I have kept the ways of the Lord, and have not done wickedly against my God. For all his judgments are in my sight, and his justices I have not put away from me. And I shall be spotless with him, and shall keep myself from my iniquity. And the Lord will reward me according to my justice, and according to the cleanness of my hands before his eyes. With the holy thou wilt be holy, and with the innocent man thou wilt be innocent, and with the elect thou wilt be elect, and with the perverse thou wilt be perverted. Thou wilt save the humble people, but will bring down the eyes of the proud. For thou lightest my lamp, O Lord. O my God, enlighten my darkness. For by thee I shall be delivered from temptation. And through my God I shall go over a wall. As for my God, his way is undefiled. Words of the Lord are fire tried. He is the protector of all that trust in him. For who is God but the Lord? Or who is God but our God? God, who has girt me with strength, and made my way blameless. Who hath made my feet like feet of hearts, and who setteth me upon high places, who teacheth my hands to war. Thou hast made my arm like a brazen bow. Thou hast given me the protection of thy salvation, and thy right hand hath held me up, and thy discipline hath corrected me unto the end, and thy discipline the same shall teach me. Thou hast enlarged my steps under me, and my feet are not weakened. I will pursue after my enemies and overtake them, and I will not turn again till they are consumed. I will break them, and they shall not be able to stand. They shall fall under my feet. Thou hast girded me with strength unto battle, and hast subdued under me them that rose up against me. Thou hast made my enemies turn their back upon me, and hast destroyed them that hated me. They cried, but there was none to save them to the Lord, but he heard them not. And I shall beat them as small as the dust before the wind, bring them to naught, like the dirt in the street. Thou wilt deliver me from the contradictions of the people. Thou wilt make me head of the Gentiles. A people which I knew not hath served me. At the hearing of they have obeyed me. Children that are strangers have lied to me, and have faded away and have halted from their path. Be exalted. O God, who avengest me and subduest the people under me, my deliverer from my enemies, and thou wilt lift me up above them that rise up against me. From the unjust man thou wilt deliver me. Therefore will I give glory to thee, O Lord, among the nations, and I will sing a psalm to thy name, giving great deliverance to his king, and showing mercy to David his anointed, and to his seed forever. Psalm 8, Narvan. The works of God, he set his tabernacle to run the way. His going out is from the end of heaven, and his circuit even to the end thereof. And there is no one that can hide himself from his heat. Law of the Lord is unspotted, converting souls. The testimony of the Lord is faithful, giving wisdom to little ones. The justices of the Lord are right, rejoicing hearts. The commandment of the Lord is lightsome, lightening the eyes. The fear of the Lord is holy, enduring forever and ever. The judgments of the Lord are true, justified in themselves. More to be desired than gold and many precious stones, and sweeter than honey and the honeycomb. For thy servant keepeth them, and in keeping them there is a great reward. Who can understand sins? From my secret ones cleanse me, O Lord, and from those others spare thy servant. If they shall have no dominion over me, then shall I be without spot, and I shall be cleansed from the greatest sin. And the words of thy mouth shall be such as may please, meditation of my heart always in thy sight. O Lord, my helper and my redeemer. Psalm 19. Exaudiat te Dominus, a prayer for the king. Unto the end, a psalm for David. May the Lord hear thee in the day of tribulation. May the name of the God of Jacob protect thee. May he send thee help from the sanctuary and defend thee out of Zion. May he be mindful of all thy sacrifices. May thy whole burnt offering be made fat. May he give thee according to thy own heart and confirm all thy counsels. We will rejoice and know that the Lord hath saved his anointed. He will hear him from his holy heaven. The salvation of his right hand is in powers. Some trust in chariots and some in horses. We will call upon the name of the Lord our God. They are bowed and have fallen. We are risen and are set upright. O Lord, save the king and hear us in the day that we shall call upon thee. Psalm 20. Domine in virtute. Praise to God for Christ's exaltation over his passion. Unto the end, the psalm for David. In thy strength, O Lord, the king shall joy, and in thy salvation he shall rejoice exceedingly. Thou hast given him his heart's desire, and hast not withholden from him the will of his lips.